Good morning, guys! I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm in my kitchen right now about to have some breakfast, and after that, I'm gonna film a very exciting video about all the TV shows that you have to watch in your life. Okay, guys, change of location. I am now in my living room. I feel like light in here is a little bit better. So, as I said earlier, I'm gonna talk to you about all the TV shows that I think everyone should watch for one reason or another. So, it can be entertainment, it can be education, it can be thought provoking, it can just be the TV show that you will learn something from. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first TV show I'm gonna recommend is actually the first one I became really obsessed with, and it is H2O Just in Order. Do you hear that? Do you hear all the people in Ukraine go, oh, nostalgia? We literally had a phase where everyone was obsessed with TV shows. We all wanted to be these characters. We all wanted to dress like these characters. We played games as these characters. It was super fun. It was such fun times, and just thinking about it makes me really giddy and happy, and I just love this TV show so much. And the reason I loved it so much was because of the plot and because of the story in general. So the show is about three girls who unexpectedly find themselves on this magical island. They don't know that it's magical, but the next day they find that if the water touches their skin, in 10 seconds they will become mermaids. And so the TV show is about these girls just going on different adventures and trying to keep the secret, and there's tons of magic, there's tons of science and different magical stuff, and just all these gripping and exciting things that they go through, that they have to deal with, and they have to deal with the secret, they have to balance their personal lives and just trying to be normal while not being kind of normal. So this TV show is just so much fun, it's so engaging. So if you're in the mood for just something really light but also really interesting, for something that you will feel like you want to know more, something that you can really engage with and just sit at the edge of your seat and just wanting to know what happens next, watch this TV show. It's epic. Okay, so the next TV show I'm gonna recommend, I feel like is one of the most important TV shows ever made. I feel like every teenager, every person should watch it because it's the kind of TV show that I feel you genuinely learn really important stuff from. So the show is called Greek, just like Greek, and it talks about basically the Greek system, meaning the sororities and fraternities. And I can actually feel some people saying, Julia, I'm not really in the mood for watching TV shows with all the catfights and gossips and unnecessary drama. And I get it. But hear me out when I say that this TV show is different. Because it deals with so many different things that are happening in real life, and they don't only explain it, but they go way deeper. Like, we get psychological reasons for people making flawed decisions and people making mistakes, and why people make mistakes, and all the thought process that goes into their heads, so we get to see why it happens. So we don't just see all this like catfights and drama, we actually see that from each person's perspective, and we actually really get to know why they do what they do. But the main reason I love this TV show so much is because it deals with so many modern world issues that I feel like it's very important for people to watch it and to actually know about, because I feel like we don't talk about it enough. Issues like finding yourself, dealing with immaturity, the struggles of becoming an adult, dealing with flawed parents, dealing with fake friendships, dealing with people that just don't vibe with you, all this kind of stuff that I feel like happens to all of us, and everyone goes through something similar in their lives at some point or another. And I feel like it's very important to actually see the TV show that actually explains how it works, that is not just all about drama and jealousy. I feel like it's very important to know about it, to talk about it, and to actually see the TV show or a movie, or like, well, in our case it's a TV show that actually addresses those issues and actually explains it and tries to teach us this. This TV show addresses all the dilemmas about income, race, gender, LGBT, all the bunch of stuff that I feel like are super important, especially now, and I feel like this is genuinely one of those TV shows that you actually learn something from. So I highly recommend you go and watch it. Okay, so the next category is gonna be the TV shows that are based on a specific hobby, talent, activity, basically. And I don't know about you, but I really love the TV shows that are centered around some sort of activity or sport or hobby or just something, and where we basically follow characters as they build their career in this type of activity. So I have two TV shows that I'm gonna talk to you about, and the first one is Make It or Break It. So this TV show follows four girls who are gymnasts, and we follow their way throughout their career up to the Olympic Games. And we just follow their adventures, we follow the struggles that they have in the world of sport, in the world of gymnastics. We get to see all their struggles, we get to see their competitive side, we get to see their romantic side. We basically just follow along on their journey. And I don't know about you, but there's just something very exciting. And I don't know about you guys, but there's just something really exciting and extremely motivating about watching people going after their goal. They are unstoppable, they want this, and they will deal with any obstacles that goes their way. And I specifically love this TV show because it's very motivating and it inspires me to be brave and to be unstoppable, and it's just a really good one, so I hope that you will check it out. Now the next TV show that I'm gonna recommend is called Smash. Now this TV show follows a girl who transfers from a small town to New York City to pursue her musical career. This TV show is basically centered around musical theater, and we get to follow various characters who have various roles. Like we follow our main characters, we follow the troupe, we follow the director, the script writers, and we follow their lives and how they actually create a musical. And this TV show is centered around Broadway and musical theater, which I absolutely adore because I flipping love musicals, I love singing, I love theater, I love all the stuff that is connected with it, and it is so much fun to watch a TV show that actually tells us the whole process of creating a musical, because basically the plot is two scriptwriters who worked together for a long time. They took a break, but now they're ready to go back and they are creating a musical about Marilyn Monroe. We basically get to see this musical come to life and all the issues that go with it, all the drama. We get to see all the process, starting from auditions to premiere nights to run-ups, rehearsals, and all this fun stuff. And this TV show is different because it doesn't just show you this magical life where the main character just gets the audition and everyone is blown away and suddenly she's a major star and everything's perfect. It actually deals with real issues, and it shows you the issues that go with creating a musical and the issues that the characters go through, and it feels very real. Like, I don't know if it's 100% real, I don't think so, because it's a TV show, but it's not just this perfect life, and it actually shows you the real side of musical theater. So I hope that you will check it out, and I hope that you genuinely will enjoy. And the soundtrack is incredible. Like, I listen to the songs even now, and the show is awesome, so go check it out. Okay, so now we're on to the third category, which is the TV shows that I'm actually really love. These three TV shows that I'm gonna talk about now are my absolute favorite, and I feel like everyone should watch it. Okay, so now we're on to the third and final category, which are my top favorite TV shows of all time. I would recommend the shows to anyone and everyone, and we actually have a very good variety in this category, so I feel like no matter what taste you have, you will find something for yourself. The third place goes to the TV show called Reign. And this TV show I feel like is the most familiar to people. I feel like a lot of people have already watched it. But basically this is a historical TV show that talks about the life of Queen Mary Stuart, Queen of Scotland, and basically we get to follow her life and we get to see how it influences those around her, and we get to also see their stories and their characters and how they evolve and all this fun stuff. I realized that the show is not really accurate to the book, like really inaccurate actually, but this TV show is really engaging. I absolutely love watching historical TV shows, and for me the actors and actresses who star in those types of TV shows are the most talented, because you not only have to like express all the emotions and make it believable, but you also have to represent the era and the period that you play in. Like if you play like Mary Stuart, so you have to be engaged in this period, you have to actually represent it accurately. And Adelaide Kane, the main actress of the show who plays Mary Stuart, is incredible. Like, she's literally one of my favorite actresses in the world, and I just I admire her so much and she's incredible, and also other actors. I love this TV show, and if you haven't watched it already, go check it out. It's on Netflix. By the way, in Ukraine I don't have Netflix, so I don't know if all of these TV shows are on Netflix. I actually think that a lot of them aren't, but if you find it and if you can like download it, maybe buy it, watch these shows because they're honestly amazing. Now we're on to my top 2. Oh my god. I actually get excited because I flipping love these two so much. So one of my favorite TV shows is 90210 The Next Generation. Now there's an original 90210 Beverly Hills TV show and I haven't watched it, but The Next Generation TV show, wow. Honestly, I don't know where to start. I feel like if I start I'm gonna just ramble, you know. But the reason that I absolutely adore this TV show is because of the characters and the friendships. Holy cow! I'm obsessed with these characters. I feel like the director and like the scriptwriter, they chose such good actors for each role. We have different characters with different backgrounds, different families, different race, different, just they're so different from each other, and we get to follow each character on their journey, and we actually get to see the self-development of each and every character. Even the side characters, we actually get to see how they evolve into better humans, and of course we get to see the development of the main characters of the TV show. And it is done so flippin' well. Like we actually see their development. We actually go on a journey with each of them. The development of each character is done so uniquely well, so unique to each specific character. You just can't help but watch as they go on this journey. You just can't help but evolve with them, and you're just so engaged and you just love all of them, and it is just so incredible. Like the characters is what it's at in this TV show. And then the other major reasons why I love this TV show so much is the friendships. The main group in this TV show is literally squad goals. I don't usually use these words in the description of TV shows, but they're actually goals. Like I actually want to be their friend. Like it is literally my dream to find similar group of friends. Yes, they're flawed and they make mistakes, but when it is most needed, they're always there for each other. It is truly inspiring. Sure, they make mistakes and they deal with all a bunch of stuff, but when it's needed, they come together, they support each other, they defend each other, they protect each other, they motivate each other, and they always tell each other the truth, and they're just real genuine friends that you want in your life. And I feel like you will fall in love with the friendships in this TV show. I feel like in a lot of TV shows we are mostly rooting for romance, and don't get me wrong, in this TV show there are epic couples. Like some of my favorite ODPs from TV shows are from this TV show, and the romance is amazing, but the most incredible thing you will get from this TV show are friendships and character development. The show is amazing, watch it. I fell in love with it. I feel that you will too, and it's one of my top favorites, so go watch it. I recommend. This video is already so long. Oh god. And now we're made our way to my favorite show. Drum roll. Murdoch Mysteries. This is a crime mystery TV show that follows Detective Murdoch and his colleagues as he solves different crimes in Canada in Victorian era. Now, the reason why this TV show is my favorite is A, because it's my favorite genre. I absolutely love detective stories and crime and mysteries, and I love watching these types of movies, and when it's done right, it's amazing. Like I just love getting to see how detectives solve crimes and all the fun stuff that comes with, like I'm just so engaged. And this TV show has some of the most interesting cases. Like it's not something that you're like, I already read about it. Like it's actually interesting, and each episode features different case, different crime, and you basically can start this TV show from any episode. Like I started this TV show from season 5, episode 11. Yes, I remember. I just remember how I started watching it. It was just so unexpected how I found this TV show, but it is amazing. Okay, I'm getting excited. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. All the episodes are exciting, new, fresh, interesting, gripping, thought-provoking, at the edge of your seat. Just basically talk about all the reasons why I love this TV show so much, and there are quite a few. So the first one is the fact that each episode features a brand new case, and each case is so exciting. One of my absolute favorite things is when I watch it with my friends or with my family, and we get to actually make assumptions about who the criminal is and what actually happened and how it's gonna be solved and what the detective will do next. And it's just so much fun to actually discuss it with people you love. It's just so much fun, and I just love it so much. The next reason is the humor. The humor in this TV show is so good, and I feel like everyone will find something for themselves, because in this TV show we have actors and characters from different countries. Like we have Canadian humor, we have British humor, we have American humor, we have all sorts of humor, and it's actually really nice jokes. Like if I were to describe the humor in this TV show, it will be feel-good humor. Like it's just genuinely will like watch, and when you truly giggle and when you truly think that it is funny. Like it's not something that is like strained humor, like when you just laughing but not really laughing, but like force yourself to laugh. Just feel good humor, but actually like really giggle, and it just makes you really happy. Like it makes me happy. Like I just love the jokes in this film, and they're very accurate. They come at the right moment, and it's so funny and it's so good, and I absolutely love it. The next reason is the romance. I feel like the romance is captured so well in this TV show. Like it's actually romance. Like it's not this like passionate affair where characters jump into bed in the first episode of the show. It's actually the way it was before. Oh wow. This is a pretty long video and my phone just died on me. But I'm back, and we were talking about my favorite TV show. And I was talking about romance. This is the kind of romance that I absolutely love watching, because it's just very genuine, and the way it was before, we get to see all the courting process and how the characters actually get to know each other, how they get to spend time together, and how they get to fall in love. And we get to see all types of romances. Like we get to see the passionate ones, we get to see the more subtle, subtle ones, we get to see the couple that have been together for years, and the couple who are just starting dating, and it's just so good. The next reason is the dynamic of station number 4, because we get to see the police station working together, and everyone just helps each other. We get to see how they all come together to solve the case, how they all help one another, how they all root for one another. They're just this friend group that are really tight, really together, really support each other, and it's just wonderful. And I absolutely love this TV show for all the reasons described above. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you guys will check out these TV shows. I hope that you will find something for yourself, and I hope most importantly that you will have an incredible day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!